Let's start with the anatomy of a mala. So a mala often has 108 beads. If not 108, then 54 or 27. So one person has the Japa mala bracelet out there. So the idea is every time you go around once on your mala necklace, that's 108. We talked about 108 being a special number. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9 divides into 3 times. And 3 is like the ultimate spiritual number. It represents so much. One of the things being our 3 states of consciousness: waking, sleep, and meditation. If you have 54, then you would go around twice. And if you have 27, then you would go around 4 times to equal 108. Also 54 and 27 equal 9 if you add them up together. 4 plus 5, 5 plus 4, and 2 plus 7. So when you look at the mala, there is the beads, and then for some, there's a few extras. If there's extras, then they don't count towards the 108. They're just there for decoration, so you'd pass on by. The idea is that this gives you like a tactile reminder of what you're doing. So it gives you something to do while you're meditating. It helps to focus your monkey mind on the task at hand. And so it's we have a mantra usually that we're practicing, whatever that might be, whether it's in Sanskrit or an affirmation in English. And once you have spent some time with your mala infusing the mantra, the affirmation, the beads are then said to be like charged with that. So even just wearing it, the mala is charged with your mantra, your affirmation. It's a reminder all day long. So if you look at the mala, at the end we have the tassel and the guru bead. And so this is a reminder of your guru, and the idea here is that you are your own guru. That you kind of like know everything inside of you, and so you're honoring that part instead of looking to others for recognition or advice moving forward. And we never cross the guru. So when beginning a practice, you find the guru bead and you go to the bead to the right. Okay, the other thing is that your index finger is representative of your ego, and so we don't ever bring our index finger or our ego into our spiritual practice. So you don't then touch the mala with your index finger. Okay, you use the thumb to pull the bead along the middle finger. Once you get all the way through 108 and say you want to start again, you find a way to flip it, which then brings you back to the right, and then you start again without touching the index finger to the mala. So we're not going to, but if you play with it a little bit, you can see how you flip it without touching or bringing the index finger in, and then start again. All right. There's a couple other things, like you're not going to touch it with your left hand, because in India, this is the hand you wipe your bum with, right? So your left hand is dirty. Your right hand is your clean hand. It never touches the ground. You don't wear it as jewelry because it represents so much more. And those are kind of like old school rules. Because, I mean, at some point. Anyways, so just throwing that out there so that you're a little bit aware of what it is that you're doing. And we'll chant to my favorite god, Ganesh. And move through 108 times. It may seem like a lot, but it takes, like, with the Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, it's going to take about 15 minutes. So please come to a nice comfortable seat and just Ready yourself with your mala. And start to take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. We've been moving through the mind, right? We've been moving through the level of Jaguar and the element of water. You have taught a class. We've gone deep inside into stories that we may have about ourselves, beliefs, and it's time to move on. It's time to move to the level of the soul and the level of the divine, to bring in the elements of fire and the elements of air. So we're calling to Ganesh again, tuning into the energy of removing any blockages so that we're not stuck here. It's always great to first bring your attention to your foundation. So feel the ground below you. Feel the qualities of the ground, like steadiness and strength and stability, firmness. Also nurturing and support. And then I'll begin, and feel free to jump in whenever you're ready or not, to sit and listen. Begin with a cleansing breath. So inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, and we'll begin on the exhale. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Last one. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Just take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in and let it out. Feel free to hold on to your mala, or you can put it around your neck. And stay with the vibrations of the mantra. Notice if anything is coming up for you. free to release the mantra practice. And come back to center. And wiggle if you need. Take the next few minutes to set yourself up. In the practice that is about to ensue, please make sure to take care of yourself. So if your body's not feeling a lot of movement today, then please feel free to move any way that you would like to, and or give it a try and take a break at any time. Child's pose, always an option. And always an option to be writing out what it is that we're doing. The sequence.